peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets. In the bright glow of the dawn, I see myself clearly, bringing in a new day. The old way of doing things is done. I don't care what you say. Monsters don't sleep under your bed. They sleep inside your head. And if you haven't done the shadow work and left behind is where you stay. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this
spray like they're crazy, man.
Through tones,
right now we're saturated with
melodies, poems, and beats.
Aluminum, everything.
But when the time comes,
right here, no, it's right here. That's why it looks the way it does.
In the middle of the street, we gotta protect plus homeschool. Our babies is a must. They not just no moms, but also no posse.
Cold water got my face going dry.
Wanna feed our children's spirits to robots. Turn all of us from carbon-based to silicone-based. Should be where the shit show stops. Get back to doing for ourselves. Water system irrigation and grow crops. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets. I'm saying I'm not some master teacher. No, am I some pastor or preacher? Was released from prison with this passion to speak of. After doing 25 years in the beast cuffs. Realize they tried to teach us spiritual, mental, physical diet. They tried to feed us the fire of our ancestors resides in each of us. With that, I'm inspired to turn this heat up. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to war with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets.
We're really approaching almost like it's a Frankenstein moment. And they're framing it to us as, innovation, right? We should all be so excited that this is happening. And, I equate it to like the golem bringing in like these robots. They would like to feed our life force to learn us in every tiny detail, not to empower us, but to actually transform us into a robotic simulation that is under their full control.
Nah, bro. Come on. You almost there, bro. Almost there. Survive. I do it die for Chi-Town. Who am I but Chi-Town? You young fool, I'm too fly to just slide out. Blue sky but high ground. A crown slash helmet. It's for my aircraft stealth spit. Can't be tied down or even seat belted. I look down, I see green like a Celtic. My heat pulverizes, the cheese is melted.
Not natural.
The realness of cash money, I dispelled it. You did the fusions in my eyes, I beheld it. The
These
finger
come from
fucked across my
something
head, I
greater
dealt it.
than
Felt
you
the
can
vibration in the
imagine.
gut of my pelvic. We bust all over ices and veil shit. So radiant, I keep a dark room well lit. Cause you little goofies are well quick. Body for remarky velvet. Body you not for Mars, use a female's clip. As a kid, all I did was fight. I did the bit with a knife. I know I can spit my flows and shit to a fly. So haters wanna crucify a real man. I still stand with the still hand, but we're Hiller man. It's not Cypress Hill. I'm Tuttle Sheep. I'm one tough cookie. I don't follow. I set standards. Catch me, you gon' have to do more to scamper. Need more to scanners. I'm off the radar. I am as you goofies play God. Some worship the Christ, others pray to Allah. Chase a high, drink paper or bruh. You stagnated while I straight evolve. At a rate, I'm dated space AC, y'all. Buster stuck in the cage. face off. Acting to shape the stages of fate. A fraud. Battlestar intergalactic, my mindset. Perfect comes from practice, so I rhyme best. I excel like I'm climbing the step. You got a lot to learn. I am adept, you of no concern. I am a threat. My measurement, width, lift, height, and
Hey, guys, where you
flying a jet, straight to adversary. Martian Chronicles like Ray Bradbury. I'm the thorough guy, goddammit. Symmetric apparel or fly bandit. Mohawk, aviators, aerodynamics. And it's like I'm an arrow in precise transit. A crystal Caroline's what your fans get. Your world's in pearls what I transmit as a transcript. Or I just spit it off the top. It's either shit or get off the clock. This shit's hot.
Wants to get his own crew. Everybody wants to get his own crew rich. And then they want the other little people never get a piece of the pie. And don't want to go for the presser. And go for you niggas that think that y'all big too. I understand this. That's why you niggas and crackers can't stand me. You niggas that know that I know you can't do nothing if you're broke. Listen to me, young people, old people too. Mostly black people, I'm talking to you.
These motherfuckers thought we was gonna stay asleep forever. Not this year. This blood is boiling hot in my veins. We done rose up my knees. Brothers up. I lead them, my regal people. Those who read through the evil, deceitful, double speak use. By these illegals, foreign delete fools that's been occupying the land for far too long. It's been docu-shining, sleight of hand to get you go. Murder by numbers, from paper genocide. Back to when many children, women, and men died. Like the road to Chickabaw or the Trail of Tears. Land turned to one big prison yard. We been in jail for years. Up Shit's Creek without a paddle or pump, the river of death. Kill all our leaders and chiefs till there's not one deliverer left. I'm not Hiawatha or even Tecumseh. Restore Big Mama, issue foreigners doomsday. This Geechee, man is who Geechee got us, so fuck you to whom you pray. Cash squadron has risen up.
Are you gonna keep it natural? Oh, excellent, man. Excellent, 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 man. Excellent. Hey, what's yeah, I hear you. What's going on? Sidanelv? What's going on, peoples? What's happening? So, today we're gonna be reading chapter 1. It's loading. Why is it doing that? It's always something weird. It's reloading. I don't know why. He's never had to do that. Anyway, again, this is the murderous coup of 1898 and the rise of white supremacy. Supposed Pulitzer Prize winner, and we'll go into some other parts of it, but we're going to be reading that today. So I hope y'all come back. We're going to read it later. We got to run out and get a couple things. I want to come back. I don't want to be out there all day. I'm just not with the riding and stuff today, or driving or whatever. But this is going to be Cake and Wine. This is going to be chapter 1, Wilmington, North Carolina, winter of 1865, which is, when we pretty much right when we were betrayed and our king was murdered, and they created this false presidency because they're going to enumerate and bring in a way to control the population. Nobody had to pay for homes in the past. Nobody had to pay for food or any of that. And by doing that, you can bring all the rest of these. And if you look at the major tech companies and the people behind the manipulation of all the foods and everything, you see the Hindus, Chinese, wayward ass pale skins, and some dumb Negroes. But the majority on the latter. I mean, in the previous. And it's systemically systematic. I mean, think about it. We didn't have Down syndrome until 1933, in the 1930s, something like that. You didn't have Alzheimer's until recorded in 1977 or 79. And numerous other diseases that just came up out of nowhere. You had an entire decade where they enumerated to create a 27, and I don't want to get into medical vaccines and stuff. This is real stuff. You can pull it up, Google it. The Medical Association and the press and all that. Where 26 inoculations for babies were made when it's known that babies' bodies cannot handle the toxicity. Yet, 26 were made when there were no new outbreaks of anything. What were they made for? You should look into that. So I can't give all the information. I don't want to be like sound like misinformation, but I would prefer that y'all utilize that little bit of information and take it and see what you find. It's not for me. I can read here. I can give you the sources and references. Yet I would rather choose to allow you to do that yourself. So we went out yesterday, Golden Corral, original Lone Wolf, you're funny. And we went to this other place, Native, what was it? Bar and Grill. And we just went out, have some free meals and enjoy it and meet a whole lot of veterans. You know what I'm saying? Obviously the food is far from perfect and far from palatable, but seasoned and this, that, and other, it was enjoyable. You know what I mean? So that's why you see me drinking blueberry with Himalayan, with Celtic salt, a teaspoon of cinnamon, cyan cinnamon, and half a cup of avocado. But and then I ate, I think like 2 of my own donuts. You know what I'm saying? Well, these are old-fashioned ones, but I am so done. You know what I'm saying? It's for us to hold ourselves responsible, but we had a good time. That's why I just made a couple little shorts. You know what I'm saying? To let y'all know what was going on, what we was doing, and not to keep a tag on us, but it was fun. You know what I mean? Oh, the people here can't drive worth squat.
Nope, not at all.
Sheesh, they cannot drive. Anyway, hope y'all had a good time, a good day. I see that they made Veterans Day like a national holiday or something. I didn't even know that. Where kids get out of school, we had Veterans Day. We went to school and talked about veterans in our family and stuff. So I guess they want the brains to really absorb, so a little break, so they can become more platonic in a relationship of lies and deviations and deviance. But anywho, it was a good old time. Y'all know I'm in the sun. I want to be. I need to be. I'm gonna see if I can shout everybody out. Yeah, what's going on, baby girl Slaughter? Millennial, hey, thanks. That's awesome. Yeah, it's 4 videos. I think the longest one's like 8 minutes and 65 seconds or something like that. So yeah, after get off here, we're gonna go and get what we gotta get in Walmart, which is right up, not that far from here. We come back and I'm gonna put it on the TV and play it out. I want to get one of my sound bars to hook up to it, but that's too much crap. Hopefully next month you'll see us in a hot tent. And you'll see a lot of wood, and you'll see some videos we put together that'll be like sawing wood, digging holes, blah blah blah. So that's what it needs to happen. It needs to happen. It should have happened already, but like I said, it takes. We don't have a whole bunch of pine trees and you know what I'm saying, and the dead pine forest. You know what I mean? So you know how that goes. So we have to make do the way we can. But I just want to come on and say it was a good day. We had a great time. Met some pretty funny people. When I say funny, I mean it seemed like wholesome. They were decent. As far as, like I said, seeing them. I see there's still a lot of crazy chatter going on about this politics nonsense. The wars, I get a lot of updates on wars, whether it be on a platform or people sending me messages via, whether it be Gmail or whatever. I usually try and keep those off of there because I don't want eye in the sky paying attention to a whole lot. But there's a lot of things going on in this so-called world of existence, and that's why it's paramount. No matter what happens, you have to work on ascending. There's no one but you who can make that choice, that decision. A lot of times people are close because of shock and trauma. Post symptoms of traumatic disorder, PTSD, post-traumatic disorder, and sometimes you're so blocked from it because of the fluoridation and the chemicals they keep laying. It's funny how there's doctors alluding, and whether it's on TikTok, YouTube, whatever platform, it's how you're going to hear it, it's the internet, right? Who are pointing out the levels of aluminum compared to the 60s or 70s, and it's beyond comprehension. Yet you have to comprehend how it's happening because you see it every day, and they will deny it and deny it because that's what they do. They lie. They have been groomed to think that you're beneath them and they can do whatever they want in the fake social construct of their lying narrative. And the other part is they have, and this is what's funny, if they have so much stuff on the individuals partaking in it, or because they become occult identified, they've accepted it. Blackmail. What's the problem if there's let's say there's 10 million of them who were tired of the BS and they came together? What could be done? They're just going to murder 10 million politicians? See, this is what y'all need to realize. It's like Kanye said, well, somebody spoke about it, how they get famous and the people around them are the very enemies to keep a check on them so they don't share the things that y'all don't get to see. Now, some of them have been very boisterous and very fortunate to have people in communities and families who speak on these things regardless. It's not a lot. You remember when they had Ashton Kutcher do the little thing about the children? And he's part of the problem. You see what I'm saying? And how did they get them in there? Well, the further they separate them from you, the further they put them in that place, and they put that star on the ground and all that other nonsense, and those awards, that's all demonic. That's enough. I hate the word demonic and all that dumb Satan, Luciferian bullshit. Anyway, it's enough. That is what it is. You're cut off. How many times you think you would see these little rappers who run around now with big fat shoes on and the funny little ankle low leg bell bottoms, female stuff? These boots were made for walking, boom boom, and this size, you know what I'm saying? And the big guy you think security is walking up or in front waiting for him to come up is the one that's clapping him. I mean, this thing, your existence is mundane. Until you come into the rational reasoning or the reason of rational thinking. The part you're supposed to play in acceptance of truth, lie, fact, or fiction. It's up to you. It's up to you. I'm being careful with these words, man. Not because of safety. Oh no, I'm just hoping they make the right choice because they're dumb. And y'all, they've already have, but I mean, let's hope they continue. You ever heard the story of the last sacrifice? No, you haven't, have you? Let me pick this thing off of this spoon. Yeah, they're too stupid to know better. Let's say they come from other lands and realms and all that possibly real, like the ocean that's bigger than the one that we see underneath us, like the caverns, like when I spoke about the forest, you know, and the underground. People were sitting there going, "You crazy, Red? What are you talking about? The earth is alive." I said I know how it ends. I don't care how they want to interpret it. Look at body algorithms, light, aurora, blah, blah, blah. All that shit's easy to hide. They're too stupid to know to do better. Y'all got a lot of work to do, you know. Y'all got a lot of work to do, and y'all still not making good choices. It seems like the enemy is the only one that knows how to make half-assed decent choice half the time. But that's based on the agenda, not the proper choice. But you guys, not berating or beating you up. Y'all are bad choice makers. Seriously. Sienna, a little younger. Phenomenal what she's doing. Magnificent story. Outstanding. Very articulate. Sharon, older. There's wisdom there. Baby Girl Slaughter, definitely our age group. Wisdom wise, beyond that. You can imagine. Snoop, Baby Girl. Phenomenal when it comes to information. Pulling up facts, asserting whether it's fact or fiction. Very, y'all say the word love, loving, beyond what you can even understand. Navi, magnificent, much older, probably around Sharon. Very, very high, super intellectual, magnificent woman. Knowledge, just out of this world. When it comes to research and the comprehension of it. And all these women, and there's others, there's other people. Sarada, Amaru, there's a lot, so many. Just with me expressing that. Imagine if y'all were all together and your focus was what y'all's focus was supposed to be as a sisterly body. They created witch coven, to which they utilize and is the opposite of who and what y'all are. I hope I'm making sense here. There are many brothers in here who still have a lot of egos to drop. And until y'all drop those fake ass egos you have, based on where you're from, where you live, and and all this other, your job, you're a good slave, you're obedient master, yes master. Until you drop that ego, powerful, you know, I mean, very powerful. And y'all don't know how to connect far away, and y'all lean on this contraption. I don't really know what else I can say to all that. I've said it numerous times over and over and over again. I still feel individuals, which is important, sadly, cannot put it together. Y'all have so many worries. And I get it. You know, when they destroyed and broke, and they broken families, the division, the catalyst, the catalyst is so, the crevasse is so, it's not so wide, but it's so deep. You know, like a stab, like a cut, where it needs surgery, right? I know I see it in my family. Okay, and even with that, we want to first go to, and I've said this before, is you would think someone would work to get it together, right? It's important for you to get it together, because they can't make any choice for you. You know, we always say, what do you think, auntie? What do you think, uncle? Is what they think. Opinion. The choice is always yours. Just like the choice of an officer, a so-called officer, standing with their costume, harassing a a citizen who they make decide for revenue or some sick other morbid thing you'll have no idea about with fuel, a victim. So, like that. You have a choice. Everyone's got a choice. Yeah. Hey, Fred, what's going on? Lance, what's happening? You ordered the book? Awesome. What's going on, Lance? What's happening? Sharon, hey, your hand rising. What's happening? So, stop leaning on politicians. Start leaning on yourselves. Figure this easy, simple thing out. Don't complicate it because you've been made to believe that you're complicated. All right. So I'm gonna sign off. We can run and do what we gotta do and then get back, and I'll come on and read some more of that from yesterday. All right. Yeah. What we got? Let's save. Hold on. Okay. All right. Let's go right there. All right. So I was just setting it up, making sure I want to lock it in. If I hadn't said it, I wanted to say, Marcus and Pew Like, appreciate the donation. Sienna, I got you the other day, and Marcus, appreciate it. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down and be back in a few hours. It'll be a good read. It's pretty interesting, the first chapter. You're gonna be like, another story to hold you. And there's certain points you really need to pay attention to. All right? Everything explains itself, even with the hijacking, the inserted lies to formulate a narrative comparative to the one that's being expressed, or a truth, another narrative away from the truth, based on the truth, that gives that redirection but focus to make one think in the historical lies of things, you know, the George Orwellian factor. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna just read it. I'll insert. Y'all figure out what you think. Okay? And I appreciate y'all. Oh, Mag, what's up? What's up? What's happening, beloved? What's cracking? I'm gonna play a little music and shut it off. Take it down. Oh, and we had a tall boy, Heineken. And y'all know sugar destroys my body. Sugar literally destroys my body. Okay. But I enjoy, huh? Yeah, and I enjoy the out of it. I know, gotta leave it alone, man. Let me go. Gotta change my clothes. Get out of here.
All truth is universal. And some things that are universal. Honor your mother and father. One
for your brother what you want for yourself. Tell the truth, shame the devil.
This rhythm is quite refreshing. With that being said, permit me to breathe on y'all for a second. Check it out. No need to look afar or look asar. Your greed to put a scar on the foot of God. Wisdom of Tahoe from the book of Ra. Heals all wounds even after you took Ahmad. All praise is due. 21 gun salute. Lick shots at you whack rappers. I slag actors. I drag trappers down. Place the crown upon my head. Spread my share amongst the dead backpackers. Bring the royal back to life. Back to reality. It's all about reality. Not about a salary. For the love of this light. Naturally. Mesoamerica where Nietzsche's with bows and arrows be narrowly. Barely escape sense grass. So carefully I trace my steps and ask Sharice to marry me through grace. She accepts at last. This is why white Jesus will at last unsparingly erase every bit of your history. Similar to what you did to me. Couldn't get rid of me. You're a kid to me. My forebears swore theirs was raw for years. I spit keeper the gas fast forward. I'm the last forward, last breeze. The last airbender to smash beats. Let us all hell neck us. Nug on netta. The living word. Y'all just some dead letters. Whether Anunnaki or Anasazi. The first Americans were not Africans, nor Nazi, Norsemen, Vikings, or some redskin, tribesmen, scientific proof, archaeology. So cosmologically, Caucasians lied about documented evidence with rocks cried out, wiped out. From the top of Mount Sinai, I shout, the land of our ancient Kemetic gods, lights out my route from South America. We dare to sail back across the Atlantic through West Africa, where we return under the 29th, Kurla to Moreau, Nubia. This they're scared to tell, don't panic. I'm not here to overthrow but restore. 1, 2, 3, 4, where they failed to record. Even some of our renowned scholars detoured from off the seashore to flee war, just to be more. The rule of God is not for the dishonest man. Why does the sun stand still above a promised land? Well, after gunfire, there's plenty carnage, and then that whole day you have to pay homage. I am a descendant of the Amaru, Peru, Pyramid of the Sun, Ani, Tahoe, Tahoe, since the double staircase, balance of the two lands. Now if I can't do it, then tell me who can.
It'd be a lot of secret passages that people have to come through in order to make it successful in this entertainment business. Would you agree with that? I agree 100%. It's a lot of backdoor stuff. It's a lot of gatekeepers in that industry that will not let you come through that door. And there's a lot of homosexuality. Yes. There's a lot of homosexuality in this. Of course, you know what I mean? Absolutely.
Scoping out my exit from this matrix where market and promotion is on hatred and fake shit. Create my own wave, I don't chase it. Most of what is the latest is tasteless, overrated. The young beef is beyond me, plant-based and can't wait to be on. So they risk catching a case with a plant in camps in the A-list. They want you at a play strip on some gay shit. Whether prison or on some playlist, the agenda is the same. Your brain on a slave ship, sign your name on the dot, they got it. Now you famous, couple of dollars in your pocket and a chain that keeps you anchored. You angered, deep down soldier soul can't reclaim it. You didn't try to say shit, but really can't explain it. You had the means to do it, yet didn't change shit. Instead you continue to entertain us with the same lameness as the rest of the entertainers whose job is to tame us. Simulation is designed to block, shame us. The enemy is even more faceless. Realize the ones that look like us are even more racist. The white man's not the white man. Some might say explain this. First enslaver was a melanated chomo and rapist and his descendants for sure are your favorites in all facets of society. Yet what's the status of the sacred? Scoping out my exit from this matrix where market and promotion is on hatred and fake shit. Create my own wave, I don't chase it. Most of what is the latest is tasteless, overrated. The young beef is beyond me, plant-based and can't wait to be on. So So they risk catching their case with a plant encamped at the A-list. They want you in a place stripped on some gay shit. You program on a slow spin. Once the dance done, lights glow down. Turn your back on your woke friend. Learn the fact couldn't control him. You yearn to rap with bro them, so you burn track with some po-him. Would you earn cat on the low end? The return taxes that you owe them. For that advance you don't know slam. To advance you chose to backdoor him. Slept with a stress that exposed film. Scanner you on sand so grim. Your tangibles liquidated. Assets frozen. You knee deep in debt. You should step 10 toes in. Tsunami like when I rhyme, I overflow. So swim or drown. Let me expound more. For show jump, the leader of a free world. I follow no trend. 0% of me's competing with you. That's on phone now. Scoping out my exit from this matrix, where market and promotion is on hatred and fake shit. Create my own wave, I don't chase it. Most of what is the latest is tasteless, overrated. The young beef is beyond me. Black base and can't wait to be on. So they risk catching a case with a plant in camp and the A-list. They want you in a place stripped on some gay shit.
You know, it's like, it's almost like the powers that be want for you to relinquish your self-confidence, the power that we have, the power that we have in ourselves. They want you to submit that to them before they will allow you to be to have the riches and the success and the fame. I have to have something I can help over you just in case you get out of line. I'm glad you said that. I read an insert, and it was a blogger. Okay, the blogger was speaking about how once you reach a certain plateau of financial status, you have to do something strange for the change. You cannot get over that hurdle until you do something strange for the change, because they do have to have something over top of you. If you get out of line,
the vital forces that make up creation. Fire represents directed will, energy radiating up from the center, and action.
If you're not living as a divine being, then you are not living at all. I assess you are merely existing at best or worse. You are on the path to death. I suggest you reflect, restore, and resurrect your I am the way, the truth, and the light. Thus you become the master of your own destiny. This is what is meant to have a life. Cops usually watching, scavengers plotting, communities lying. Due to a cell phone for males grown, not used to a jail zone. To escape hell, it'll be you do a tell on. Impunity shopping, as if immunity's a bargain or everlasting cash gift card with past live. Old school Ruzies mocking, it's loud to speed up the clock, peace loving. Unity is forgotten. I recall vivid, draw yours to know truth. Yo, you must live it. Life you can't trick it, end up stiff or rigid. As a boy, and some more from some kids' biscuit. Instead of playing by principle, you play with it. Try to outsling it, but that chick's wicked. That's why I walk upright as the Kamo did, and like a snake on his belly. The time of who slid you live. You're not living as a divine being, then you are not living at all. I assess you are merely existing at best or worse. You are on the path to death. I suggest you reflect, restore, and resurrect your I am the way, the truth, and the light. Thus you become the master of your own destiny. This is what is meant to have a life. As roleplay become the substitute for realness. For loud noise they replace soundproof for stillness. My medicine having shit deep into the illness of materialism. You must possess just to feel blessed. I guess it says express sex, murder, and drugs. So of course you're judged as a European does with a smudge remark. You not as raw as fudge. Thus the weight of the world for shoulders. I'm doing shrugs cause it's bodybuilder. Also Carter, your healer, pumps life of people despite the evil party killer. CPR's needed, it's like the heart's iller. Cause you bought with a bounce don't make you heart or rilla. You bombard the clubs don't make you a car dealer. King Kong made a mockery of Godzilla. You are not showing the glow who you are till it take off the disguise mark, the mask, scar for real. If you're not living as a divine being, then you are not living it. All I assess you are